welcome to another episode of Not a Coincidence. My name is Hani Harun, and in today's episode, I will be talking about Nigeria and tribalism. Everything in this world has been created with diversity. Whatever you may think of, nothing exists as only one. Just think about it. The animals around the world exist in species and breeds, likewise the plants. As unique as water is, water does exist in different forms. We have the ocean, the lake, rivers, streams, ponds, fresh water, salt water, warm water, and many more. Even the ocean does not exist as one entity. We have the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. We have different types of forest: tropical forest, equatorial forest, Mediterranean forest, coniferous forest, and few others. There are no 2 days that are alike. Some days are sunny, some days are rainy, some days are hot, some days are cold. Likewise, we have different seasons of the year: spring, summer, fall, winter, and to some other people around the world, they have autumn, monsoon, dry or wet season, and other seasons in some other part of the world. As everything exists in diversity, so does human being. God has created us to exist in tribes and races so that we can know each other and coexist peacefully. We exist as a nation and in thousands of tribes. Every tribe has unique culture and wonderful histories. When these different cultures are able to come together, great things could be achieved. As we can see in some of the greatest nations on earth, people migrated from every part of the world, and the end result are the greatest nations created. These people put aside their differences, and in pursuit of happiness, which they all have in common, they created the best community and developed together while coexisting peacefully. Some of those countries are Canada, United States of America, Australia, and many more. And these developed countries have also realized that some part of the world, such as Africa, with abundance of talent who are constantly being wasted, have come up with schemes to attract the best of them through different type of immigration system, as we all know today. These developed nations are only interested in attracting the best, but not the criminals. Such example I just gave could only happen in a progressive nation where the people are constantly planning, putting aside their differences, and working together with one common goal of having a great nation. In another case, when humans couldn't put their differences aside and work together, nothing will ever get done. But divisions and chaotic society will be the order of the day, like we are seeing in most of the African countries today, such as Nigeria. One of the biggest problems facing Nigeria today is tribalism. I said today just to be relevant, but the truth is, it has been existing from day one. Nigerians often put up a fake facade just to get along, but when it comes to working together to achieve greater goals, they disintegrate quickly, and at the end, nothing gets achieved. Also, there is always this constant tension between one tribe to another because of inherent dislike we have for each other. This is so bad that a click of finger could trigger an ethnic crisis. While there is nothing wrong in being patriotic to one's tribe, it is dangerous when it is done bluntly. In Nigeria, we are proud to own a criminal or a corrupt person, such as some corrupt politicians and some corrupt civil servant, as long as he belongs to our tribe. The noble saying of enjoying the goods and forbid the evil is an abomination in Nigeria, as everyone has lowered their guards and destroy their one-time great ethical standard. A Canadian at the time of birth is issued a birth certificate. The same birth certificate is issued to every child given birth to around the nation of Canada. It shows place of birth, which is your city or town, child's name and parent's name. That's all the relevancy the certificate carries. Basically showing that you are a Canadian and you are free to live and work in any part of the nation lawfully without facing any form of discrimination or rejection. Every Canadian are equal at every part of the nation. This is also relevant to most developed nations. In contrast, another child born in Nigeria will carry a birth certificate which indicates town of birth, local government of birth, and state of origin. Such child is considered superior only at the places stated in his or her birth certificate. This is the number one root of tribalism and segregation in Nigeria. Imagine being denied a job in Lagos just because you are from Osogbo or Kebbi, or being denied a university admission in Unilag or ABU just because you are from Delta State or from Kwara State. Meanwhile, you could get an admission from West London College or Harvard or MIT while still in Nigeria. You could be denied a job. You could be denied a job offer as a software engineer in Port Harcourt because you are from Taraba State, but could be offered a job by Google, an American corporation who consider your talent and what you have to offer instead of who you are, what you look like, and where you came from. Nigerians practice this system of handing things over to their state citizens or people of the same tribe, instead of harvesting the best talent from around the nation to get their job done. A nation with such huge pool of talent could benefit so much if only they could use them appropriately, but rather they prefer to hand things over to their cronies. When you hand things over to people who doesn't have to work hard for it, the end result will likely be a mediocrity outcome. In Nigeria and most part of Africa, people are often being handed a delicate positions and jobs within society because of their lineage or who they know. This has no limit. Any position of authority or responsibility you could possibly think of, from presidency to the last clerk in a rural community. We have seen people who became president because their father was a president. We have seen people who became governor because the previous governor handpicked him to cover his corrupt tenure and all sort of corruption scheme he perpetuated. We have seen president who appointed his tribal people to the best, highest office in the nation. According to the great philosopher Plato, when we are ill, we do not seek the most handsome or the most eloquent physician, but we seek the most qualified one because our health is important to us. Yet I ask, why do we play tribalism when it comes to important affair of our society? Why do we seek unqualified, untrained people to handle our affair? Why do we protect criminals who have stolen public funds? Why do we accept mediocrity? So, we all can say that the situation of the nation right now is not by coincidence, but a well-designed and labored for due to greed, short-sightedness, lack of visions, lack of critical thinking, shallow-mindedness, and unnecessary tribalism. I will continue on this topic in my next episode. If you have enjoyed what you have heard, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Once again, I am Hani and have a lovely day. Thank you.